So today I'm going to try and build the perfect wrestler, but this is obviously blind. I don't know who's coming next, and the characteristics or traits I've got is mic skills, in-ring ability, their selling, so facial expressions, how they sell moves, all those kinds of things, their build, their crowd reaction, their charisma, their storytelling, their resilience, their character, and how safe of a worker were they? Did they injure a lot of people? Those kinds of things. So let's see. Those are the categories or the traits I need. Let's see. Okay, Superstar Billy Graham. Mike, in-ring, selling, build, crowd reaction, charisma. I'm going to go for charisma. These older guys, it's not really easy to pick a lot of things, but I think Superstar Billy Graham, he had tons of charisma, tons and tons of charisma. I mean, Hulk Hogan literally modeled his career after him. Oh, Dusty, come on. I've got a big belly and I've got a big hiney. Dusty is absolutely going to be mic skills. One of the best mic guys in the history of wrestling. I mean, he did the promo classes in NXT. There's a couple of other things I could have given for Dusty, but I just think Mike. It's not going to be easy to find someone better on the mic than Dusty. Next, we've got Mick Foley. Okay, in-ring, I love Mick Foley, but he was never the best in-ring guy. Selling, he was brilliant at selling. His build, he was never he was never a body guy. Crowd reaction, he was over. Storytelling, so good. Resilience, okay. Resilience. Is Mick Foley not the most resilient wrestling character that you've ever seen? So for Mick Foley, I'm going resilience. I probably could have gone character as well. I could have gone a lot of things for Mick Foley, but I mean, he's sitting right there, one of my all-time favorites. But I think resilience for Foley is just so good. Finn Balor, in-ring, selling, bold, crowd reaction, storytelling, character, safety. Finn Balor is so good in ring, it's not even fair how good he is in ring. So I'm just going to go in ring. So there's still quite a few categories or traits that I need to build this perfect WWE superstar. Barry. Okay, so Barry, selling, build. He was a big dude. What was he, like 6'6"? That could be it. Crowd reaction, storytelling, character, safety. So I'm just going to go for safety because as far as I know, I might be wrong, but as far as I know, he never hurt anybody in ring. I might be wrong, and you can tell me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, he never hurt anybody. Let's see what we get next. Daniel Bryan, I wish I still had in-ring, but I've got selling left. I've also got crowd reaction left. So selling or crowd reaction. There's going to be a lot of guys that had strong crowd reaction, but will I get a better seller than Daniel Bryan? I mean, if you watched my top 10 sellers of all time, he is in my top 10 of all time. So I'm just going to go selling for D-Bry. So I need build, crowd reaction, storytelling, and character. Ric Flair, build, nope, crowd reaction, maybe storytelling, maybe character. So Ric Flair, so this was in the time when wrestlers, they weren't necessarily concerned with putting up the best match of the night. They were concerned with telling the best story. And Ric Flair was so good at telling a story in ring. Okay, so we need build, crowd reaction, and character. Next, we are getting Fiend. Easy character. I mean, one of the best characters in modern wrestling. So lastly, we need build, and we need crowd reaction. Okay, just give me two that make sense here. MVP. Okay, I'm going to have to go with build. He's maybe not... Actually, MVP is quite a big dude. Well, he was part of the United States Championship picture at one point. Well, that's got nothing to do with Boulder. Okay, actually, what I meant is, I actually almost said he was part of the Cruiserweight Championship at one point when Matt Hardy did the whole thing where he always just made weight because he had a feud with him. That's what I wanted to say, that he's not a big dude. But wrestling is not all about being a big dude. So this last person, I hope that made sense. I don't know. It probably didn't make any sense at all. And this last person, this is my crowd reaction. And my crowd reaction is... Magnum, he got fairly over with the crowd. If I could do this over, I'd probably change a couple of things, but I do think this is a pretty solid superstar. What do you guys think? Peace.